Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Saturday again, as it usually is for when I start my vlog. I am spending the weekend essentially by myself. Andres is working this weekend. He doesn't have a 24-hour shift or anything crazy, so I should be able to see him later today. In fact, today is his birthday. My man is turning, I don't even know if I can say it, but he's turning 30. And I want to make it special for him. He hates his birthdays. Well, he doesn't hate him, but he doesn't really like attention on his birthday specifically. Like, he doesn't want to be saying happy birthday. He doesn't want to do anything special for his birthday. And ever since I met him, I always do little setups of cutesy little stuff and balloons and stuff. That's just my way of showing love. And even though he says he hates it, I think that when he sees it, he actually gets really happy. This morning, I actually didn't set anything up because he went to work pretty early and I was actually out yesterday. Crazy. I went out with girls again. This is my third time going out. So after my vlog where I met the two girls, I ended up going out a couple more times. And then this is my first time going to a book club. I went to a book club before, but I didn't like it, so I never went back. And so I ended up going to a new one yesterday and I hung out with lovely girls. It was 7 of us and we were at this Italian restaurant for honestly 4 hours. And it was truly so special because I did have a moment where I was like, wow, these are my friends now. We all bonded really nice. We all talked about a lot of stuff. We have a lot of same interests. I guess if you are going through something similar that I was going through, and I still am, push yourself out there and kind of force yourself to go out and make friends. Because even yesterday, I was at work and I knew that I had this plan and I was like, I'm gonna cancel. I think I just want to be home and stay home. And then I got home and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go. I've always said that I wanted to go and I wanted to make friends. And then I had honestly one of my favorite nights ever. So again, I guess just a little reminder to be open-minded and put yourself out there and be okay with being uncomfortable. I think that's the most important thing. I was really nervous at first, and then as soon as I got there, everything went out of the door and I was having the best time ever. I mean, the wine probably helped a little bit, but overall, it was great. So going back to today being Andres' birthday, like I said, he's never usually a guy that wants something big for his birthday or want to do anything. I did tell him we're going out to dinner, so that's definitely for sure gonna happen. But he's at work right now, so I decided that I'm gonna go get him some coffee. I found this place is really close to his hospital, so I'm gonna bring him coffee and get him a good chocolate croissant because that's his favorite dessert. And so I feel like if it was my birthday, I would want something like that, and it's something small, but it means a lot. And so I'm gonna bring coffee for him and one of his co-workers, and then obviously I'm gonna get matcha for myself. Let's go get coffee, let's go run some errands, and then let's come back home, get ready for dinner, and just have a great time. Let's just have a great time. It's honestly really cute. I'm surprised my fiance hasn't been here, but I guess he never gets to leave. I mentioned this before, but since we moved to Fort Lauderdale, there's so many different coffee shops and restaurants that we still have yet to try. One of these is this one. I think it's called Wells Coffee. Super nice in there. The vibes are really nice. We always try to find a spot where we can work. So I think we're gonna be ending up coming here another time. I got 2 croissants. Like I said before, my fiance's favorite thing in the world is a croissant. He's gonna love this. He got a banana, what was it? Banana, oh my god, I forgot. I think it was maple banana coffee. Now, I didn't know it was only iced. He's not the biggest fan of iced coffee, but hey, what matters is the effort that I'm putting into going in there and give him coffee. And I think all he cares about is caffeine, but I'm not gonna try it yet because it's his. Obviously, a matcha latte with oat milk, and this is a little bit of vanilla syrup. I'm gonna try when I'm over there with him, but I'm super excited. Let's go and get him his gift. If you give me a cozy, lo-fi video game, I'm gonna be set. You better believe. I'm obsessed with this game. It's called Hosey. Essentially, all you do is just clean houses and decorate. You get to go through different houses and they all have a little story. Just play with me and enjoy this. Okay guys, it's time to catch up on our reading for the month. Since today is May 30th, it only makes sense that I wrap up the month of May in terms of reading. If you don't know, I love reading. It's my favorite hobby. I do it all the time. So far this year, I've read 28 books. I don't really go into depth about the books because that will be a whole hour video. I'm just gonna give you my rating and why I gave it that rating, if that makes sense. In the month of May, I read about 8 books. First book that I read was The First Time I Saw Him. And I have had this book in my TBR for the longest time. Honestly, I think this book got popular in like early TikTok days. I think I had such high expectations for it that I went in it thinking it's gonna change my life. And it just didn't. I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 just because the plot was like, it had me there and then it lost me. That's really all I can say about this book. Then I read What Alice Forgot. I really like this book. I read another one of her books, I think it's called Beautiful Lies, which is a show on HBO. And that was such a good book. So this is my second time reading her and this book is so good. I give it 5 out of 5. It just had me in like a suspense the whole time and it was so good when I got to like the resolution of it. I personally loved it. I thought it was really interesting and it made me like read it pretty fast. Macy's on Sundays. I've seen this book all over my TikTok for months and everyone talks about it. Everyone loves it. Again, I went in it with really high expectations. It just didn't do it for me. I actually ended up giving it 2 out of 5. But it was one of those books that I think because the last book that I had read was so good, after reading something so good, going to this kind of book was just like very disappointing and just like really hard to get through. Then I read Hidden Pictures. This is a book that I read for the book club that I went to yesterday. I finished this book in 2 days. 5 out of 5, so good. I've never read horror before and so I don't know if that's why I was just like so amazed by everything about it that I absolutely loved it. The Husband's Secret. I ended up giving it 3 out of 5 because it was fun, it was entertaining. It felt really like Desperate Housewives kind of vibes and I understand like the lore of it. It just wasn't as good as her previous books. I couldn't put it up there as the other ones. Not to say that it was bad, it's just not like the other ones were. The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. I have heard very little about this book in comparison to all of her books and honestly I really liked it, and this could be because this is only my second book of hers. I read the Housemans trilogy for a book club in the past and really loved it, but like a writer herself, I haven't really followed her. I personally really liked it. I ended up giving it 4.5 out of 5 just because the previous book that I read that's similar, Hidden Pictures, was so good that I couldn't put it up there. Every last word, I didn't like it. Again, really hard to finish. And now that I'm like looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I'm just struggling with romance at this point, but it was very hard to finish, very slow. I couldn't relate to any of the characters and I just didn't feel the connection and the love. It just felt very teenage. So I give it a 2 out of 5. The Mad Wife. This book was so good. I went into it with 0 expectations and I truly like just didn't know what to expect. I don't know, I feel like I'm really into like the whole motherhood world. Not that I'm a mom or I'm planning to be anytime soon, but I just like looking at stories from different mothers' perspective, and this was so sad but so real, and I honestly like it left me with a message out of this book. And it's also kind of creepy, so it's still fun, but so meaningful in my eyes. This was another 5 out of 5 for me this year. These are all the books that I read this month. Really fun month, but kind of slower pace than my previous month, I feel like. But again, another 2 books of 5 stars, so I think that's a win in my end. Just waiting for Andres to make it home from work. He is about 10 minutes away. I have everything set up in the kitchen, so when he walks in, he's just gonna see the balloon and the cake and whatever.
Feel real until today. I kept saying it, but I was like, but still not 30. In my head, I was like, but I'm still in my 20s. And next, I'll be 40.
Okay, calm down.
How was it the opposite? that's what happens. Look at how whimsical. Like
Never. It's actually pretty good. I have not talked to you all day, so hi. It's now Sunday. It's currently 10:38. I just got ready for going to get coffee with one of my girlfriends. This is my second time meeting with her and she was amazing and I had a blast with her, so I'm really excited to go out with her today again. I'm going to a coffee shop that I haven't been to yet. I'm excited. They're gonna have bunnies and like whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I should leave soon. I am having a mental breakdown currently and I want to cancel all my plans because I just dyed my hair, as you can tell. I use a particular color of hair dye and they didn't have it at the store yesterday when I was about to change it again. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it to a lighter color. Maybe it'll look good because I like my light hair. I did it yesterday and it turned out to be a little bit more red undertone. I don't know if you could tell yesterday, but it was a little bit more red. So this morning I went to my run and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to the store and get the color that I used to fix it because it just wasn't good. I didn't have it, so I ended up going for a different color. Now it was ChatGPT and everything, and it was like, if you have a red undertone and you don't want it to be, then you should go for an ash color and like a medium ash color. And that's what I did. And now my hair looks disgusting. I'm having a mental breakdown. The sad thing is just like, this is my original hair color, most likely. Like this is very similar to my hair color, but this is very dark. And I don't like it on me anymore. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had it this color in so long that it just makes me feel weird looking at myself this way. Like I'm thinking like, would it grow on me? But honestly, I don't know that it will. But we can cry. It's like very cutesy girly outfit with a little skirt and my Birkenstocks. But I should go and I'm gonna try and enjoy my coffee even though I hate the way I look. All right, so a little update on the hair. It's like starting to grow on me. But it did help me a lot that I called my fiance and he told me that he loved it. And so that's really all I care about anyways. It's not that I hate it, it's just like it's so different. Not like a crazy difference, but it is darker. But now that it's like actually dry, I'm starting to like it. It looks healthy and it looks, I don't know, I feel like it makes me feel a little bit more clean. I'm gonna see how it feels throughout the day, see if I like it, and if I do, then we'll keep it. I made it now to the coffee place, kind of. I had to park a little bit far because the place is packed. I thought it was just gonna be like a little cute like coffee shop with like bunnies in it, but it looks like a more put together kind of event. So I'm excited for that, but I had to park a little bit far because there weren't many spots, and the ones that were available, you had to parallel park, and I am not doing that in a busy street. Like I'm not gonna be everybody's inconvenience for today. I'm just gonna wait in the car. My friend is driving here and I'll see her in a little bit. And then yeah, okay, now that I'm looking at this, like I am really liking the hair. Okay, I might keep it. We'll see though. My mind changes all the time. Just made it back from the coffee shop. It was such a lovely time. This is my second time hanging out with this girl and I am obsessed with her. I genuinely, since the first time we hung out, we like bonded really quick. Essentially our third time hanging out together. We went to the same book club on Friday. She invited me to join it, which also was great, and I just felt like having someone there was amazing. But today we hung out again, we had coffee, we went to this place called Neverland. I'm gonna tag it right here. But the matcha was actually delicious. I accidentally got regular milk. I normally try to do oat milk, not for any particular reason. For some reason, I feel like my brain thinks that it's healthier. So good, and I think it was the milk, I'll be honest. I had a great time. We were there for a good 3 hours and I just got back home. It's time for me to clock in. I need to meal prep, but I'm also gonna eat some of the chicken I meal prep for today's lunch/dinner. I need to put the laundry away and clean the apartment. So I'm gonna get comfortable so I can start doing the errands. I'll catch up with you later because I go hard on my cleaning and I don't wanna set up a camera to record that. So I'll see you after to see what fun stuff I do after I'm done doing my errands.